Shout out to Money Brown, man. Ernest Jr. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money. That's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out the fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. This one here is on the legendary champion and 2 stars in this boxing game. We got a legendary Canelo Alvarez, the hottest fighter on the planet, the #1 pound-for-pound king, the 4-division world champion, the undisputed super middleweight world champion. Then we have Teofimo Lopez, the former unified lightweight world champion, one of the hottest young stars. Then we have Ryan Garcia, most definitely one of the hottest young stars. You know, we know Ryan fan base is crazy, and he is a former world title contender. But Teofimo Lopez want to let Ryan Garcia know you are afraid to get embarrassed in front of Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, I want y'all to listen to me. I want y'all to listen to me well. Teofimo Lopez wants to let Ryan Garcia know you're afraid of getting embarrassed in front of Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Reynoso, because you know, man, you been around the same weight class in the same fucking gym. There's no way that Eddie is not going to have me spar you, and there's no way that I'm going to be in the same gym as you and we don't get that work in. I say there's no way that I'm going to be in the same gym with you and we went back and forth with shit and we don't get that work in. You understand what I'm saying? Because when we look at the situation, you know, iron sharpen iron, bro. Iron sharpen iron, bro. We seen Earl Spence and Jamel Charlo get that work in. So for shit show, Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia was going to have to see each other in that sparring session. You dig what I'm saying? There's no way Eddie wasn't going to let this man right here, Ryan Garcia, who talk a lot of shit. Let me add, Ryan talk a lot of shit to a lot of fighters. Every time a fighter is done with they fight, he got a lot of shit to say. I think he had some shit to say to Teofimo Lopez after he lost to George Kambosos. I repeat, I think Ryan Garcia had some shit to say to Teofimo Lopez after he lost to George Kambosos. He had some shit to say to Tank after the Isaac Cruz fight. He had some shit to say to Devin Haney after the JoJo fight. So Ryan runs his mouth a lot, and we all know these things, and it's a reason why I kind of like Ryan, because he run his mouth. But nonetheless, there's no way that Teofimo Lopez will walk inside that gym working with Eddie Reynoso, working with the great Canelo Alvarez, and see Ryan Garcia and say, don't glove him up. You know what I'm saying? See him and not tell him don't glove him up, bro. They were going to get that work in one way or another, and Ryan knew he was going to have to see that man. It's a lot that played into Ryan Garcia's head from leaving Jim Canelo, well, should I say Team Canelo and Eddie Reynoso, because he wanted to be, you know, Mr. Diva man. Now, Canelo Alvarez always welcome good work. Canelo Alvarez always welcome good work, bro. Canelo not go shy away from shit. But I won't be surprised if Canelo would have said, you know what, I want to see these motherfuckers spar, man. I want to see both of these motherfuckers spar, man. Eddie, get these motherfuckers in the ring. No fucking around, okay? No fucking around. Let's fucking spar. You understand me? So Canelo probably would have wanted to see that shit as well. Say, you two motherfuckers been talking shit to each other, man. Right? Get the fuck in the ring, man. You're not a fucking kid anymore, man. You're not fucking horrible, man. Get the fuck in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So, is that a part of why Ryan wanted to leave Team Canelo and Team Eddie? Because they was going to put the pressure on his ass. They was going to put the pressure on his ass along with Teofimo Lopez. Along with Teofimo Lopez. You feel me? I see cats out there right now talking about Canelo Alvarez wasn't a good teammate, and Ryan Garcia, you know, he just wanted independency. He didn't want people telling him this, and he didn't want people telling him that. Oh, Eddie Reynoso treat him different than Canelo Alvarez. And man, Eddie didn't treat him no fucking different. Eddie didn't treat this dude no different. What is wrong with y'all people, bro? Why do y'all just make up shit to hate on Canelo? What the fuck? Why do y'all just make up shit to hate on Canelo? It's terrible nowadays. It's terrible. So now look at the situation. Teofimo Lopez coming to the camp, it does cause all type of problems for Ryan Garcia, and I'm not saying bad problems. I'm not saying bad problems. But problems are where you got to see that man inside that fucking square circle after you talked all that shit. After you talked all that shit. You dig? And it would have been great fucking sparring for you to get you ready. But in Ryan Garcia's head, he look at it like, you know what, if I guard her, man, and this kid put hands on me in front of Canelo and in front of Eddie, then I'm not going to feel like the same fighter anymore. You know, I'm not going to feel like the same fighter anymore. You know, I might feel like that, the kid was good, and it kind of break my spirit, and I don't want to fight like that. I want to just do my own thing, and I'm going to, be a world champion. I'm going to fight George Kambosos, and, I'm going to go get Gervonta Tank Davis, and, if I have a little room left, I just might fight Devin Haney. And what's the other kid name you said? Oh yeah, Teofimo Lopez. Like, he didn't even want to say Teofimo Lopez's name, bro. He didn't even want to say Teofimo Lopez's name, bro. He knew damn well that Brian Custer said Teofimo Lopez's name. He said, what's the other two guys she said? Devin Haney and who else? Teofimo. Oh, yeah, Teofimo. Yeah, I might just dust them off on the back end. Like, fuck them. I want no parts of them. Fuck Devin. Fuck Teo. I want to fight Tank. I want to fight George Kambosos. And if I beat those two, then guess what? I'm on top. I don't have to fight them. I don't have to see them. I don't know what it is with Ryan. He don't want to fight Devin. He don't want to fight Teo. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's his own fucking career. He get to move how he want to move on his chessboard. But I know bringing Teofimo Lopez into that training camp, somewhere down the line, them boys are going to have to spar. Somewhere down the line. You understand? And Ryan wasn't ready for it, in my opinion. He wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready for it. You dig? So when I look at this shit, bro, I just say Ryan, he chose the bitch way to go out. To me. He chose the bitch way to go out to me, and I don't like it, bro. It don't sit well with me, as y'all can tell, bro. You know what I mean? I just feel like, you looking at Canelo, you looking at Eddie, you feeling like you're already number 2 to Canelo, knowing that you are number 2, regardless of what Oscar De La Hoya say, right? And they got all these other fighters in here. They coming in, they working their ass off, they working hard. When you come in, you see Canelo light up when you come in. Like, Canelo work on him with different things, you feel me? Spar him, counter shots, telling him about this, telling him about that, showing up to your fights, getting in the ring, congratulate you, want to see you do best. And you just strike out on them and leave out to the gym over some bitch shit because a little bit of pressure that you feel like that you can't handle, bro. A little bit of pressure that you feel like that you can't handle. Whether it was Teofimo coming in, whether it was the sparring, whether him having enough time to work with you, whatever the situation was, bro, y'all could have worked it out, got that shit out the way, you know what I'm saying, and kept moving the court till you become the world champion under the Eddie Reynoso regime and the Canelo Alvarez team, because that's where you need to be. That's exactly where you need to be. A young stud, a young superstar like you with so much potential. You know what I mean? They got a lot of buzz. Need to be up under Eddie and Canelo because Eddie know how to deal with the pressure. Eddie know how to box out and block out everything else and don't worry about that shit and keep you focused on the fight that you need to be focusing on. Along with Canelo Alvarez, box out all the pressure, box out all the bullshit, and keep you focused on the things that you need to be focused on. Now you're not going to have that guidance. Now you're not going to have that friendship. Now you're not going to have that coach to lean on. You're not going to have that stablemate to lean on that you can talk to or get you ready or keep you up to par with this or keep you up to par with that. You want to be the head honcho yourself. That means you have to be a leader. That means if you want to be the head honcho, you have to be a leader. And do Ryan Garcia have leader quality material? Do we? No. I don't think Ryan Garcia have the quality material to call himself a leader, bro. He don't. He don't, because he don't know how to follow first. And I'm not saying you had to get in the Eddie Reynoso gym and kiss ass and do this and do that. But you had a king over there in Canelo Alvarez that was showing you the ropes, that was showing you a lot. And he could have showed you things that when you got into the ring with Teofimo and you sparred, that could have helped you, right, in the fights that you're going to go fight in. Let's just say you and Teofimo never glove up and fight each other in the future. But the shit that you could have learned from Teo could have helped you out in the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. Could have helped you out in the Devin Haney fight. Could have helped you out in the George Kambosos fight. You say you're going to fight George Kambosos. You're going to fight George Kambosos. Teofimo Lopez been in the ring with George Kambosos. So you telling me he can't show you some tips? You telling me he can't show you a few pointers that you'll need? You understand? To help you be victorious? Or is your pride just too much? Is your pride just too much to say that I got help from Teofimo Lopez when you talked all the shit about the man in the world, right? And he talks shit about you as well as they talk shit about you, so I have no problem with it. But is your pride just too much to say that I got help from that kid and, it helped me out in the long run? Because that's what it come down to. Being arrogant, right? Arrogant as fuck. Having pride that gets you nowhere, right? Not saying grown man shouldn't have pride, because you should take pride in what you do. But you shouldn't be too prideful to think that you're better than the next. And then having a little jealousy on the side, bro. And I do believe Ryan Garcia, the way he was talking, yes, he have a little jealousy on the side. I can tell, family. I can tell. listening to Oscar De La Hoya and your family and shit like that. You know, they putting things in your head that's not true. And you're taking that shit and you're running with it, Ryan. You're taking it and you're running with it, Ryan. And it ain't going to be, you know, helpful in the long run, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? In the long run, in my opinion, it's not going to be helpful. So when I'm looking at this situation, man, Ryan Garcia, you're disappointing me, kid. You're really disappointing me, kid. I just can't see how you can be up under the face of boxing in Canelo Alvarez and take off running like a little chump because Teofimo Lopez was coming into camp, allegedly, right? And you know damn well you're gonna have to see that man in that ring. You're just gonna have to spar. You're gonna have to sharpen up your tools. And he was the right person to sharpen them up with, bro. He was one of the right person to sharpen them up with. But instead, you rather leave and go work with Joe Goose and work with some goddamn people that ain't gonna have half the talent of a Teofimo Lopez. They ain't gonna have half the knowledge of a Canelo Alvarez. They ain't gonna have half the knowledge of fucking Eddie Reynoso. But this what you want to do. You know, this what you choose to do. And this is no knock to Joe Goosen, right? I ain't saying Joe Goosen don't have knowledge like Eddie Reynoso. I'm just saying in general the people he's going to be around, right? So go do your thing, bro. I wish you nothing but the best, right? I'm still going to be rooting for you inside the square circle depending on who you fight. You understand? I still believe you was God-gifted with speed and power and precision. You know what I mean? If you can keep your head on right and move forward and listen, then you might well become a world champion in the future. And I'm wishing you do. But right now, you made the worst mistake of your life leaving Eddie Reynoso and Canelo because you know that Teofimo was coming into camp and it might be a little animosity that you got to get out the way. You did? But what do I know? Let's see how these things play out in the future. Until then, it's your boy Monty. It's the NSBC move. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.